reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense has the football first here today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Grab down the middle, it's Joyner. You stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the single back takes the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's West. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Red Raiders will line up on first and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of loss for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Haller. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And with nobody open, choosing to just throw it away. Incompletion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on third and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage, and a good job at timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. In motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Gets the first and still running. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to throw. It's Morton. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the extra point goes up and good.
Penn State, 3.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State.
Can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14, Penn State, 10.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the out route. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
All right, now we're opening up the playbook. Quarterback option with a tight end and pitch for the score. Creativity abound from this offense with everyone being a weapon.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So an important touchdown is before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Aller. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Play action here on first down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pressure is coming. Trapped again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Design quarterback run. They got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Morton. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Red Raiders are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. They'll feed the back again. He's got the first and still going.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On the ground, it's Singleton. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Allen. He lets it rip. He's got his man wide open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tight end goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. On throws the stiff arm. Now he's into the open field.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that.
And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about.
Offside. Defense.
So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
He picks up 9, so just short of... I'm 2nd and 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Grinding away with a running game. First out and more. He's still running. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal, the 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Quick juke to get free. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold it to 3 points.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Aller. It's an outbound. The catch made. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. 2nd down. They're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Down he goes. It's a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
2nd and 1, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it's a dangerous play for the quarterback. They got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a chance here to build the lead. They get a 3-score game in the final quarter. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game